Man, they don't care about who you know, who you done been with, and then you want to prove yourself here.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't give a care that you JoJo homeboy. You still gonna have to get down over here, homie.
They call it Gladiator unit for a reason.
Man, real, Freaky Ferguson, man.
Yeah, Freaky Ferguson. They say when you get there, immediately, day one, they're gonna be like, hey, they throwing hands over here, you gotta go and get up in there.
You know.
How does it work? How does it normally work as far as?
Well, for one, if you game banging, the homies they gonna ask you, they're gonna be like, what set you is, homie? Whatever your set is, they're gonna go get your people. And they're gonna be like, say, homie, over here, 5 dudes. Oh, yeah, well, what's up, cuz? Woo. They're gonna be like, say, go and put your stuff up, man, and come back out to this day room. Let me see your paperwork. You gotta present your paperwork. They wanna make sure you ain't no chomo, child molester, or, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you ain't got no messed up paperwork, snitching, whatever. So after that, you're gonna have to look at the homies. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be like, look, homie, you know what it is over here, 52 seconds. You got to go in the cell. You got to get your bang on because they want to see if you gonna ride. You know what I'm saying? Like,
let's take it one at a time.
I don't mean ride like the penitentiary way ride. I mean like get down. You know what I'm saying? But in the penitentiary, ride mean a different thing. Ride mean you riding with somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Oh damn! Oh no! Yeah. Goddamn. All right. Well, let's start with the paperwork because I always heard paperwork being big in the feds.
Yeah.
But it's a state.
Yeah.
So they still want to.
Yeah, it's big in the state pen in TDC, man.
So you can't just come in and say what you like. Hey, this is what I'm in for.
Oh, no, because you might be lying. You know what I'm saying? You might be saying, man, I'm in there for aggravated robbery. But then they like, how much time you got? Man, I got 2 years. How you get 2 years for aggravated robbery?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. Yeah, now you got to present
something. The reason why I brought that up, because that's been a lot of situations. Nigga be like, yeah, man, I shot somebody, man, and this and that and that. And they're like, well, how much time you got, homie? Man, I only got 2 years. Huh? How?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Something wrong with this situation. So now it's like, say, homie, go up there and get your paperwork and come out here to the day room. Let me see your paperwork. You know, next thing you know, they got 2 options. They either going to act like they going to get their paperwork and they going to go to their guard and catch out. Like, hey, y'all got to get me out of here. Whoop-de-whoop. You know what I'm saying? Or they going to be a real nigga, go get their paperwork and be like, nah, homie, for real, look, this is what happened. Woo-woo-woo. You know what I'm saying?
So you go in there, you in there for first degree murder.
Yeah.
That means technically that comes with a certain type of rep. Like, nah, this man done put in that kind of work out here.
Yeah. That don't mean nothing in the penitentiary.
Did anybody question that? Everybody say, anybody question
everybody murderers and everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody care about that, man. They don't care about who you know, who you done been with, and then you want to prove yourself here.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Right. I don't give a care that you JoJo homeboy. You still gonna have to get down over here, homie. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it is.
You say 52 seconds.
Yeah. I'm 5 dudes.
I'm about to say that's an odd time, but okay, yeah.
I'm 5 dudes Hoover, so you're going to have to go in there for 52 seconds and bang, you know what I'm saying?
How does that work?
And the cells are small, so man, it's horrible on Ferguson unit because Ferguson unit cells are small. So when you in there squabbling, you like to hit your hand on the bunk, bust your knuckles up, everything, and I'm talking about all kind of crazy stuff.
Is it normally you and one other inmate, or is it normally you and somebody who's going to watch? Is it how many people walk in that cell?
Well, no, it's homies that's going to watch, but you're going to have to fade 3 people.
You got to fade 3
back to back. Not you going to fade him right now and you'll fade him next week. No, it's just back to back.
One at a time, or they get the jail?
Yeah, one at a time. 52 seconds. Boom, 52 seconds.
Boom. Okay. How did your 52 seconds go?
Man, shit. Like any other one, rough. And I got hands, you know.
Yeah, I say, did you get the best of anybody?
I'm not bragging or nothing, but I can squabble, you know what I'm saying? But man, you're going to be tired. You're going to be out of breath. You're going to be busting your hand on the wall. Hand going to be like this. All type of stuff, man. Lip busted up, everything.
Does anyone go into that 52 seconds and come out like whoop all three?
Man, if they tell you that, they're lie, boy. All these, if they come on his show and tell you they in there, man, I knocked out all 3 of them there. They lying, bro. They capping. For real, man.
Yeah,
you ever fought 3 people back to back?
It's
hard to fight one.
Right, and win?
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I've seen some videos, some dudes, they didn't knock out 3 dudes. I've seen it. But all right, so how does it work? All right, you go in there, you get it in. Now, all right, bet. Here's the rules of the day. they start letting you know like how this about to play out, or like because you're young still.
Yeah.
So once you go in there, you boom boom, show what it is. You got the heart.
Yeah.
Does an OG come to you and say, all right, here's how it's about to play out, or how does it work?
Well, it ain't even got to be an OG. It'd be one of the homies just take you and show you. They're gonna be like, look, bro, this the game TV right here. This where we sit. You know what I'm saying? This the Mexican TV right here. The Woods got that back bench over there, woo-de-woo. This our domino table, this the Mexican table, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. They're gonna start laying down the law to you like, you know, just walking you through it like this is how it's going over here. Cause 9 times like on Ferguson unit, mostly everything is segregated. You know what I'm saying?
Like, what is the part? Like, is it because is it a racist system, or is it more so like, nah, we're gonna put you with your own kind, regardless?
I think everybody just riding for their own kind in there, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like the white guys, they feel like they got to stick together. Because I know a lot of white guys that came in there, I knew them from the world. And they ain't racist at all, bro. I'm talking about they ride around bumping screw, got grills, everything. But when they came to prison, they feel like, man, I gotta ride with my people because ain't nobody accepting me. You know what I'm saying? So they felt like they had to be an Aryan Brotherhood or something, which I don't respect. Because I think you should be yourself. You been neutral, ride, fight. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's the way the penitentiary work, though. Everything is segregated, man.
Yeah, give me the percentage on Ferguson as far as the percentage of blacks, percentage of Mexicans, whites, and then the other races.
Well, man, I really want to say it's more Mexicans, bro.
It's more Mexicans than black? I
think it's more Mexicans than black. It's a lot of black people. We fill up the pit, but I think it's more Mexican. And I'm not saying that like in a racist way or none of that. I'm saying because you got all type of different groups of, like you got the Mexicans, you got the Tongo Blast, you got Mexican Mafia, Texas Syndicate, Latin Kings, with a Paisa, what's the one out of San Antonio? Dang, man, I can't think of it right now. You got so many... You got so many different Mexican gangs, you know what I'm saying, in there, and they deep, they big.
The perception of prison, and this is just the outside world, they say prison's full of blacks, but they don't ever speak on the Mexican. Really, like when you look at it, like, oh, black people just go to prison all the time. But from what you're saying in Texas, as far as in Ferguson, it's more Mexicans in there, than even blacks.
Yeah.
And then the whites, I guess, is the minority.
They the minorities. Damn. They the minorities in the penitentiary.
Yeah, that's real.
They really got to prove themselves harder than anybody in the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Because really everybody don't give them. It was certain white dudes in there that I was locked up with, though. That's some bad boys, man. I'm talking about that'll put a whooping on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I feel like they more the target in the penitentiary than any other race. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.